If you have multiple symptoms or issues and it's overwhelming, maybe I've seen people have 10, 20, 30 symptoms, different issues happening all the time. And these people go and get treatments and different therapies and they're overwhelmed. This is not the answer to the problem. You have to understand that the root cause of your health issues is simply energy flow. I know I'm simplifying it, oversimplifying it, but it's the truth. You see, there's blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow. There's energy flow in the body. We are energy beings. When any of these three are compromised, the tissue, organ, and glands are going to get affected. It's simply the fact that every cell needs blood to feed it. Every cell needs lymphatic fluid to remove the waste. Every cell needs nerve flow for better communication. It's really the simple way to understand it. When these are compromised, you're going to create the environment that will have an issue, cause an issue in your body. It will also create the opportunity for parasites to invade. And this will amplify things and things get worse and worse. Symptoms are merely indicators or telling you where the place is compromised, but it does not tell you the root cause. You know, someone who has a genetic weakness for the eyes, for instance, when the kidneys and lymphatic system are not working properly, the eyes will start to reflect. If you just treated the eyes, you'll not get remedy because the eyes may get better temporarily, but the root cause is actually causing the eye problem. It's not being resolved. It's going to get worse and worse. So when you have multiple symptoms, the best thing to do is to keep it simple and go backwards. What do I mean by that? I mean, change the diet to a high fruit, raw vegan diet, some cooked alkaline vegan. And I mentioned cooked because this can take you a little bit of time. So you want something that's realistic, something that you can hold on to for a while, or you can pursue for a while. Ideally, you want to be an all fruit diet, berries, melon, citrus fruits, but it's not practical for most people. They don't have the mental fortitude for it. So in this case, go for high fruit, raw vegan, preferably. If you can't, and on occasion have cooked alkaline vegan, that means a vegan food without no processed food or starches. You do very well. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but you're going to go backwards to this diet, and you're going to stay there. And you're going to use herbs, very simple. You want minimum herbs because you don't want to overwhelm the body. You're going to use herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and bowels. I call it the Fabulous Five. You may have seen it before. Okay, the Fabulous Five is what I use as a base. It takes care of the kidneys, adrenals, lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and bowels. This is where you focus on. Why? Because when these parts are working properly, the rest of the body takes care of itself. Remember, the body is the healer. The herbs are not the healers. The fruits not the healers. The fasting is not the healer. It's about these things give the body a chance to heal itself, and that's what you're doing. I would always recommend that you use cleavers. Cleavers for the lymphatic system. It's for the kidneys as well. It's gentle yet effective. So I like to have a cleavers tea twice daily. I recommend it. Nettle seed is another thing I would take because nettle seed can help you strengthen your kidneys, which are the doorway to your health. When the kidneys are working properly, they can filter out the lymphatic system. Things work better. Okay, but if you can't afford any of these, the Fabulous Five is what you want to do. Okay, and ideally, you should be deworming the body. Use a formula for worms and formula for bacteria, fungus, and viruses. If you do that and you stay persistent and consistent, you will get results. Expect a healing crisis. A healing crisis means that you may have a worsening of symptoms. You may have headaches, cold and flu-like symptoms. Minor ailments that are temporary will come, but you stick to this path and you don't waver. This is a big contrast than you trying to treat every 30 or 20 of these things altogether. You'll be in trouble. It will never end, and to compile. Because when you're overloading the body with vitamins and minerals and herbs, but you don't know what you're doing with the herbs, it's going to be tougher for your body to recover. Rather, your body is trying to heal itself. So let's step backwards. Keep it simple, the Fabulous Five, cleavers, deworm. Okay? And stay consistent. That's it. And be patient, and then use the time to meditate and pray. You want to use the law of assumption. Make sure that you have a new self-concept, that you're not the person who has 30 ailments. You're the person who is healthy. This is how you see it in your mind's eye. This is how you view your life in your point of view. First in the morning and night time, you close your eyes and see in the first person point of view, you being healthy. Hear a conversation, someone telling you that you are healthy, and accept nothing else but that. Even the 3D world is telling you, no, you're full of symptoms. I don't accept it. Accept that you're healthy. You're already healthy. You're not waiting for it. You're already healthy. In mentally, spiritually, you are healthy, and the 3D world, your physical body will catch up. It's a matter of time. It's going to happen. But don't overwhelm yourself with so many treatments, pills, vitamins, supplements. You don't need it. Rather, simplify. Simplify. Less is more. Less is more. When you have 20, 30 ailments, less is more. Go out in nature, put your feet in the ground yourself, get some sun, sweat, anything that can is a therapeutic that can help you do it. But don't use machines, don't use man-made stuff. You want nature. You don't want to touch man-made stuff. I hear people come to me to tell me they use this machine, things got worse. That's because it's not natural to the body. Anything that's not natural to the body, don't touch it, don't use it. I don't care how sophisticated it is, I don't care how expensive it is. It's not natural to the body. The body is going to react sooner or later. It's a law. A law, it means the divine made the body perfect to heal itself. When you start to use man's ego and try to play around with things, you're going to make things a lot worse. So if you're in this position, you have multiple ailments, step backward. Simplify everything. Stay consistent. You will get results. It will take a little bit of time. There'll be some stagnation of some sort, but then all of a sudden, things will turn out right. You start to get better. So I hope you get this message. The part of the problem is mentally, spiritually, and you are manifesting more of the ailments because that's what you're focusing on. That's why I ask you to get a clear picture of you being healthy and accept nothing else but that. I can't stress that enough. Morning, as soon as you can, get a vision card, print a vision of yourself that represents good health, and look at it all the time to remind yourself. Have affirmations, say it daily, do not waver. Faith and belief are essential. If you do so, you're going to see, it might take a little bit of time, but all of a sudden things start to get better, and get better quickly when it does. Okay, follow these steps. Don't get overwhelmed. Go back, get to the basics. Stay on the basics for a while, and then as you improve, and if at that time you want to add extra herbs, you can, but you may not need it at all. Hope this helps. Share this with someone who you care about.